What's up, guys? It's the Ask Jeremy and
Carey
show. What's going on today, guys? We got a good one for you. Talking about burnout. Have you ever sustained or plateaued in your fitness, or have you ever experienced burnout in your training?
Such a great question. I think for me, I'm going to go straight to the sport of CrossFit. And if you burn out from training so hard, yes, I think you do. You get a little exhausted, and so you need rest and recovery. However, when you're in, I'll call my career of CrossFit, 10 solid years of this training and going, and weaved in with some other activities for sure, but burning out and what that looks like, especially after you train so hard and just wanting to take some time off, I think absolutely taking the time off is the key factor there, because I think that reinvigorates you to get back into it. So have you hit a plateau? For me, the answer is yes. What did you do about it? Rest and giving yourself long enough break to mentally and physically rest the body so that you feel excited to come back into it.
So I think that it's always interesting to think about the terminology of burnout, or what was the other thing? Burnout or what? Plateau, and it's like when we think about how we approach these general terms and all that good stuff, and when we think about like burnout, what does that mean to the nervous system? What does that mean to any type of autoimmune issues, things like that come up over time of hyper elevated stress? And are we modulating our training to make sure that we're moving forward on a continuous basis? And so who's analyzing that information, that data for you? Are you being coached? Are you wearing a Whoop band? Do you have the ability to analyze where you're at with your physical fitness? And so I think as I've aged over the last 10 years, been able to step into it more of a scientific approach to determining where I'm at and what I'm doing, versus just getting jacked up and pushing myself to the next level, because that's what I need to run through my mental fortitude, run through the wall. And so I think that when we think about what are plateaus, well, plateau can be programmed and determined through the seasons of your training and all that good stuff. And then if you're burnt out, does that mean that have I experienced adrenal fatigue? Do I have hormonal issues going on? How do I need to address this? What are my life stressors like, and all that good stuff? So I think there's a lot of questions to it and how we process to it, but a lot of times we look at am I motivated, right? So someone could be like unmotivated, and then we start to break down and analyze, well, why are you motivated? Are you in the right training program? Are you around the right people? Do you have the right coach? There's so many different modalities. Are you drinking the right amount of water? Are you eating the right nutrition? Simply alcohol and sugar can put you on a roller coaster that can make you feel like you don't want to do something.
So what I hear, Jeremy, if you can, instead of maybe hitting a plateau, so two things. Plateau to me means I've been working on my back squat. I keep hitting 200. I can't get 210. I cannot get, what's the matter? Why am I not? I've hit a plateau. Okay, burnout, right, is like I don't feel like going to the gym today. I don't really feel like moving my body. That doesn't seem exciting to me. And sure, I could take some pre-workout, maybe mentally get myself riled up to get there just because I know I need to go exercise. But in both situations, I'm hearing if you have a coach that's leading you through and we're going to go hard, or you're trying to peak, if you will, for an event or something you want to feel really good at, or it's the summer and look really good, whatever your event is, that you can peak and bring back down the intensity so that throughout a year you are constantly getting stronger, resting and recovering. You have peak performance. You have what we call just good old training days, not competition style days. So you understand the ebbs and flows of success so that maybe there's not burnout.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, go back to the scientific, burnout would probably be like a prolonged period of time that your system is not hormonally functioning properly, and you need to step back so you can get your body systems back to homeostasis, where we're functioning and working properly. Because getting there is like determining like, I've burnt out, I need to reset. What are the processes to reset? That's where we get into cold exposure, breath work, sauna, anything associated with water, moving slow, lymphatic system, the right macronutrient breakdown for your body, healing your gut. These are all access points to getting your body to reset, if you will, and get yourself back to gaining ground. And so, my philosophy is if you're always moving forward in some form or fashion, as slow as a turtle or as fast as a rabbit, you're consistently moving forward toward your target. You're never losing. So I think that for myself, and then answering the questions, I've experienced extreme burnout due to taxing the nervous system for too long, and then having to come to that point to reset and get myself where I need to be. But luckily, I've not experienced any major injuries or anything in that sense. So my body fully functions, is healthy in the sense of all my shoulders, elbows, hips, and that's really important to me long term. But definitely, I was going to take off 3 months from doing high intensity training, and it turned into a year. That was back in 2015, 2016. And literally from 2016 to 2020, I was rebuilding my fitness. In 2021, I feel more physically fit and healthy than I ever have before. And so sometimes we think we're going to snap back in like 6 weeks, or sometimes it takes a year. It could take 2 years, but it's continuing to move forward.
So, and also there, Jeremy, you didn't stop exercising. You changed the way you exercise. So same thing, like going to the games, obviously there's certain times you want to peak. Again, the ebbs and flows of building, not plateauing, making sure you're hitting PRs, because again, you want to have the strength and the capacity. But even me coming out of my last games participation, I kind of was like, I'm done, I'm retiring. All that meant was I'm retiring from this competition mind, this go for the gold. Rather, still fitness is a part of my life every day. And so really it's about moving my body, finding that restructure of how fitness becomes about wellness and well-being. And so depending on what your goals are, get a coach. I absolutely help to guide and maneuver you through this burnout, peak performance, the ebbs and flows of that, and then capturing also the importance behind the recovery. Jeremy mentioned all the things, the breath work, the fire and ice, the wearables, if you will, that allow you to do, and find out when your biggest, best days to work hard or rest, and then also nutrition.
Just thinking like this is a big topic, and like people experience it from a lot of different angles. My just advice is to keep moving, even if it's walking, if it's riding a bike, getting out into water and just doggy paddling, whatever. Moving will keep you on the path. All right, guys, thank you. Thanks for challenging us with the questions, and we'll see you guys next time.